What's up, What's up, Lenny? What's up? All right, so it's me. It's Paul PvP Perez, and I'm going live here. I have what's up? What's up, Lenny? How you doing, my brother? I have Facebook Live. I have Instagram Live, and I'm also right now on YouTube. And I wanted to talk about 5 weird stories that I found online that I made me either think it was gross, think it was funny, or just think it was just weird. So if you're watching me here now, thank you so much for watching. And this is my first time doing this, my first time going live. So I'm going to go ahead and try this here. But of course, if you have any comments, you want to chime in, please, you're welcome to, of course. The website is improveandhavefun.com. That's where you'll find more content from me and what I'm all about and what I'm doing. What's up, Keith? I see that you're on here now on Facebook Live with me. And let's see this. So I want to talk about 5 weird stories that I've found online within the last few days. Okay, so story number 1 here. This is on themirror.co.uk. It says, spiritual healer cures blindness by licking patients' eyeballs after sterilizing mouths with booze. This 80-year-old woman charges clients to clean out their eyes and can remove metal, glass, and sawdust, which is ridiculous. But she's making money off of that, so God bless her. You know what I'm saying? I'll read you a couple of the headlines here. It says, Julian, what's up, my friend? How you doing? All right, so the headline here, I'm going to actually read a couple of paragraphs. It says, an elderly spiritual healer claims she can cure blindness by licking patients' eyeballs and now charges them for the privilege. Her powers are so revered that she believes locals will cut out her tongue when she dies so they can continue to harness its alleged powers. I'm not making this up. This is on themirror.co.uk. Check that out. It's ridiculous. Tell me about it. In rural, this is just a couple more paragraphs here. Exactly, Lenny. People will fall for anything. In rural Bosnia and Herzegovina, 80-year-old Havik Celebic, or Nana Hava, as she is known locally, claims to be the only person in the world who heals with her tongue. I'm not making this up. The frail old woman uses her tongue to remove pieces of lead, iron, coal, and sawdust from people's eyeballs after sterilizing her mouth with alcohol. Angel, what's up, my friend? How you doing? And that's one story there. So I'm once again sharing weird stories that I found online. So that's one story. Now I'm going to go on to this other story here. I found this on the Drudge Report today. Greg, what's up, doggy? How you doing, my friend? Weird stories online. So another story here is, and I am not making this up. There's a study that just came out. What's up, cousin? There's a story that just came out that says that in terms of dogs preferring music, there's a study that says dogs happiest when listening to reggae and soft rock. I am not making this up. This is on the Drudge Report. Once again, the study is dogs happiest when listening to reggae and soft rock. So let me just read a couple of paragraphs from there, and you can check this out. Once again, we are live on Facebook, we're live on Instagram, and we are live on YouTube. The YouTube channel is improveandhavefun.com. That is awesome, definitely. I'm not making this up. So once again, this is a story about the dogs. If a chewing treat or rubber toy isn't getting the job done, when it comes to exciting your pooch, turning on the radio might just do the trick. Just be careful as to which station you put on, as a new study finds dogs can be particular when it comes to the type of music they prefer. Just read a couple more paragraphs here. It says researchers out of the University of Glasgow in Scotland, along with the folks at the Scottish SPCA, found that reggae and soft rock top the canine charts, though certain dogs do seem to have various tastes. I'm just telling you that dogs like reggae. This is a study done in the UK that is confirming this. All right, so that's one story. And moving to this next story here now, where this, in January, we had a Friday the 13th. That's right. You can't play some Bon Jovi. It may make him a little wonky. But this is a story that happened this month. We had a January the 13th in the month of a Friday the 13th in January, and this is a true story that happened on that day. That flight 666 flies to hell on Friday the 13th. There was a flight. England news organization, the Daily Mail, reports that Finnair flight AY666 took off today from Copenhagen and safely landed at the Helsinki airport. And the Helsinki airport is called Hell. That's the three initials of the Helsinki airport. How you doing, sweetheart? Thank you for joining, definitely. And flight 666 on Friday the 13th landed in Hell, Helsinki airport. So that's another weird story there. Let me go ahead, and there's a couple more that I wanted to share with you. All right, this one is another one that I saw today on the Drudge Report. Once again, these are weird stories that I've found online. So just check this out here. All right, this is another story here. Let's see here if I can find that. Once again, thank you so much for watching. We're live on YouTube, we're live on Facebook, and we are live on Instagram as well, definitely. Thank you so much for watching here. All right, so where are you here? All right. So the the second to last story actually is there is a naked ballet company in Australia, and they're going to be putting on a show all naked. Let's see here. Here we go. And I'm not finding this right now, Sydney. I'll read you a couple of paragraphs from there. Thank you for bearing with me here. Here we go. All right, so in Festival in Sydney, there is, like I said, a nude ballet company. Let's see here. Witness dancers moving and breathing their bodies and souls bared as they explore and respond to one of art's greatest subjects, the unclothed human body. As a part of the gallery of New South Wales' major summer exhibition, Nude, art from the Tate collection, with highly physical and emotionally charged choreography, I'm sure, by Raphael Bonacella, dancers respond to paintings, sculptures, and photographs and works on paper by renowned artists such as Pablo Picasso, Lucien Freud, Henri Matisse, and Louis Bourgeois. So, yeah. Carol, how are you? How you doing? So that's another little piece of a funny news story there. So I'm going to give you the last one for tonight. I only had 5 for tonight. Just to recap, we had one where there's a study that talks about dogs loving reggae. There's another one talking about how there's a spiritual healer in Bosnia who licks people's eyeballs to remove sickness after she drinks some booze. Flight 666 lands in Hell. That's the letters for the Helsinki airport. That was on Friday the 13th of this month. We just finished talking about naked ballet, which is a real thing, and very liberating and educational for sure. Now, the final story here is, I'm just going to pull it up here. Woman. All right, let's see here. Okay, not super organized here. Robot. Here we go. Yes, here we go. Avery, what's up? Thank you for joining. Carol, how are you? All right, so this story, I'll read you the headline. I'm not even going to say what it is. The headline is "The Willy is Incredibly Lifelike." One woman reveals that it's what it's like to sleep with a male sex doll as we explore a future where robots will decide who they want to marry. All right, so let me just read you a couple of paragraphs from here. Let's see here. Straddling his muscular body, Carly slowly leans down and tentatively kisses his perfect lips on his perfect face. Her companion is so handsome, he almost seems too good to be true, and that's because he is. His name is Gabriel, and he's a 5'9" silicone doll, and Carly, a single 31-year-old New York writer from New York, is testing out his full skills for a documentary about male sex dolls. In the end, she spends approximately 20 minutes getting intimate with Gabriel. So, I mean, sex dolls are nothing new. They've been talking about exactly. Sex dolls are nothing new. You know, they used to talk about those in Real Sex. Like anybody who used to watch those like specials on HBO, they used to talk about male sex robots or male sex silicone dolls. But these are actually robots. These are like they're functional and have different functions and stuff like that. So, yeah, male sex robots is a real thing, and I mean we'll be seeing more of that in the future. I mean, I could go. I normally go on a rant about robots and with coworkers and stuff like that. In terms of, I really believe that in the future, of course, robots are going to be doing all these service jobs, but that just means different kinds of employment for us being humans. You know. In the sense of like, you know, how there were farms and people used to work on the farms. Now there's machines that work on the farms, there's tractors and stuff like that. And those people went to go ahead and build websites. So I just think, you know, this is inevitable, you know, in terms of this whole thing with robots. But I mean, human to human interaction, it's always going to be needed. You know, we're not human without interacting with each other. So, you know, but if you enjoyed this, I'm going to be trying to do this once a week. I'm going to try, but machines aren't only outing people out of work, but now they're going to be putting people out of the bedroom. That's exactly right, Lenny. That's the truth. But that's it. I'm going to end it short now. I'm going to go ahead, Carol. Gentlemen, definitely, I appreciate everyone watching tonight. I think the most altogether, I had like about 7 viewers. I think that's awesome for the first time. And thank you so much for watching. I'm going to go ahead and try to do these once a week, but I'm going to try to maybe promote it again, maybe next time. But thank you guys so much for watching. I'm going to sign out. Thank you. Have a good night.